I can't read a book at all. People give me, oh, you read my book? I'm like, oh, no, I won't. And then Ben Hale's like, Shanda, promise me. I'm like, nope. He's like, I'm gonna read yours. You promise me. I'm like, do I have a timeline? He's like, nope. I'm like, okay, when I retire, I'll read it. You know, that kind of thing. I just can't find joy in reading. I can't find the joy in reading. And so then I couldn't find the joy in writing. And it's been really hard for me to write. I don't think I've written anything in 4 months. And so then I'm like, well, I have to find joy in something again. So I needed something to overcome, baby steps. I need to be good at something and overcome something again and climb back up. So I started playing roller derby. Come on, you know, it's like I needed something else besides to overcome, because I was in a low place. I couldn't write, I couldn't do anything. I'm at home alone. There's, you know, people on the internet, and then that you like want to reach out to them and be like, oh, they're probably writing that great bestseller and I can't break their confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone's writers. You don't want to like, you're like, oh, they're probably writing, and you don't want to bug them. But then you're in that spot, I'm like, I can't write, I don't know what to do. And so I'm like, okay, I have to go focus on myself and not my writing. And then I started being happier again. And I'm like, yes, I'm loving this. And there's other people that I'm connecting with in real life. You know? And then it's like, oh, I just totally bowled you over 1 minute, but oh, I love you. You know, I'm like, you know. We don't actually hit. But it's like that, it's building confidence. And then I'm having a hobby and I'm coming home joyful and I'm excited and I'm like, yeah, okay, where am I going to go with this next book? So every day, everything you do is a victory. It's like, yes, to write that next bestseller, I need to get out of this bed. Can't write a book if you're not, well, I mean, unless you have a computer. I was thinking out of the bed to get the computer, right, and put it back on your lap. You know, putting your pants on, that's a big step. That's a victory. That's a victory. Brushing my teeth is a victory for the day. Combing my hair. Most of the time it's like yoga pants, right? Buttons, yesterday's hair, no makeup, yesterday's clothes. So for anything that you do, if you get out of bed, is a victory, I think. And everything you do is just one step to be climbing the next mountain. Because I thought I could jump from one mountain to the next. And then I was like, is it really worth it to do all that work again, to try to hit a list again? And I don't know if I want to. I think it was really hard emotionally to fall that hard. But I want to write for the love of it. So I want to do whatever it takes to make me happy, what Chelsea said, to make her happy, to write again. Because that's a hard fall, to fall. And you know, I don't know if we ever really need it. Steady sales are good. Pay the bills. This is pay the bills. This is like, yeah, you're famous, and then no, for who are you? No, this is great. I think I like
about connection with people. And it doesn't have to be a plug for Utopia, feel free. But how important is it to get out of your house and go on a writing retreat or go to a conference and hang out with Tribe? And how important are those things in building you and keeping you sane or encouraged?
Am I on?
Yeah.
Okay, so my first 40 years of my life, I was a mess. My father was in the military. I was always the new girl. My mom's English, my dad's American. So I changed my accent wherever we went. You know, it was like English accent, Southern accent. I mean, I had every kind of accent. I still do it. If I'm around somebody with real Southern, I get real Southern. And I don't mean as a disrespect. But then after that 40 years that I wasted, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
How important is connection, getting out of the house and being with Tribe in some way?
Okay.
However you find it.
So I turned 40 and I died on the table, okay? So Adam and I decided we were going to go to conferences, and I loved it. We went, of course, we bowled our way to come here. We weren't invited. Shelley Crane was invited.
It's because it was brand new. I didn't even know.
Shelley Crane was invited, so we all invited ourselves. Well, we asked Janet, but it was all lip service.
And of course I was like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I can't believe wants to come. It was brand new. It was brand new at the time. It was our very first conference in 2012, and it was like 80. I think 80 people were there, and only 40 of them paid. Or you know, I mean, it was like really small.
And amazing.
Yeah, and I remember thinking they want to come.
Oh yeah.
I was like, of course, absolutely.
So then we decided to go to RT. We jumped, you know, from like 80 people to 1 million people.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, we were these little peons, this mother and son. And I think when people heard we were mother and son writing, they looked at us like, whoa, they're nuts, you know. And my son and I, okay, he takes after his mother after 40, okay? Before 40, I would never talk to a tree, okay? My mother says I could talk to a tree, but would talk back to me. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. I want a compliment. So we go to RT, and we met so many people. And of course, Adam stalked Jamie McGuire. And finally, she stopped and said, Adam, do you want a picture with me? And he goes, oh my God, you know my name. And I said, you idiot, you've got your name tag on. She's probably gone to Abby and said, who is that nut kid that keeps following me saying, Abby McGuire, I love you. So when my book went live, I was playing bingo with my mother. My son was hysterical. What are you doing? Your book is going live. I said, I'm playing bingo. Hello. And he's like, oh, all over the place, right? All these people are messaging me. I didn't know that all these people did a little plug. Now, if I hadn't gone to that conference, or any conference, and I hadn't put myself out there, which, you know, I do very well because I'm not scared anymore. I'm not that little quiet little redhead that was too tall in England in class. I was always tall. I'm redheaded. I don't tan. I'm left-handed. I mean, how much weird can you be? So now I embrace myself. I see kids with red hair, and I said, do you love your hair? And they're like, yes. And I said, don't ever hate your hair. It's amazing. You are special, okay? But nobody ever told me that. So, meeting people, connecting with people. On Facebook, if you go on my page, I never promote my book. Never. Not once will you see, okay, you see Amanda Jason with the wings. Right now it's got the black little symbol because I live near Orlando. So we had a really dark time. And I shed many tears. My kids lost a lot of friends. And so all this connection, I mean, how I found out about the thing, somebody from South Africa, and she Facebooks me, you know, the call, when she rang that day, it was like, why is my phone ringing weird? And I said, hello, and she goes, Carol, it's Debbie from South Africa. I'm like, Debbie from South Africa? What, where? You know, you didn't call me through my phone. She said, through Facebook, right? So you meet all these people, and I mean, people friend me, and it's my personal page, because poor Amanda Jason, I don't ever go there. And C.A. Coons, I'm supposed to do everything, and Adam just sits back and works, but that's not fair. But I've met so many people, and you connect. Put yourself out there. Do not, I don't care if somebody looks at you and goes, God, she's weird. It's good to be weird. It's good to be strange. I mean, I walk around with happy face. I got George, right? No, it's Henry today. George I gave away yesterday. You should see my office. It's like a kid lives there. I have angels. I have Tina Donnelly. I don't know if she's here with her family, but they send me cards for Valentine's Day telling me they love me. I mean, the connections, the feel-goods. And you know, I do the same because I want people to feel good. I mean, we all need that connection in life. You're not alone. You're never alone. I tell people, if you feel alone, contact me. You know, I'll talk your ear off. We'll have fun. You know, I'm sorry. The first 14 years of my life, I look back and think, I was dead. I was totally dead inside. I worried about everything. You know, I lost twins my first pregnancy. And that's my pen name is Amanda and Jason. And I was an experiment in the military, and they told me it was my fault they died. I carried that baggage for 17 years. Depression? Oh, major depression. You don't see, and I still battle it. I went off Cymbalta, let's just really say, I went off Cymbalta a year and a half ago. Cold turkey, myself. Don't ever do that. Not good. There's lawsuits. No. But I feel more alive now, and I make connections. And if I feel down, I go on that Facebook. And I know people say, oh God, I don't want to go on Facebook. Yes, because I have positivity on my line. I have funny videos, I talk to people, I call Megan up, I call Stacy up, I call Susan up, and I get that connection. So find those connections, put yourself out there, people. You know, so what if they look at you and go, oh, you know, that's okay, that's their problem, because they missed an opportunity to have a wonderful, wonderful person in their life. Because I know every one of you in here, even though I don't know you, I can tell you're here at this conference. So you want to be in the connection. And you want that love. And so, yes, we are all love. And we're all, if we could only imagine that we're all one together, this whole world, it would be such a great world. So connect, lots of connection, okay? Lots of love, lots of smiles. We don't always smile, but I want everybody to feel loved, okay? So if you don't feel loved, message me, okay? I'm serious. I'll message you back. It might not be immediately because I don't hold my phone, like right here. Okay? No. My husband says he's going to check me for a brain tumor here soon because I use my phone too much. But anyway, so just connection, lots of connection.
Yeah, just real fast. I think